Review the sources of stress encountered by various organizational role occupants. Chapter 13, Module 13, Part 2, Executive and Managerial Stressors. Role overload, the requirement for too many tasks to be performed in too short a time period. Heavy responsibility, important consequences of decisions for both the organization and individuals. Operative level, non-managerial stressors. Poor physical working conditions, like poor lighting, safety issues, poor job design, including monotony. Boundary role stressors, positions in which organizational members are required to interact with members of other organizations or with the public, like dealing with conflict goals. Often involves employees engaged in a high degree of emotional labor. Burnout, a syndrome of emotional exhaustion, cynicism, and reduced self-efficacy, can occur among both boundary role occupants and non-boundary spanners. Work engagement is a positive work-related state of mind that is characterized by vigor, dedication, and absorption. Job demands resource model specifies how job demands cause burnout and job resources cause engagement. Job demands sustained physical and psychological effort. Example, overtime role conflict. Job resources, functional features of a job that helps achieve goals. Example, pay opportunities. Here we see a graph of burnout and engagement. Burnout, we have on the burnt out side, we have exhaustion, cynicism, low self-efficacy. And the engagement side, we have vigor, dedication, and absorption. The burnout engagement continue. Some general stressors: interpersonal conflict, including bullying, repeated negative behavior directed toward one or more individuals of lower power or status that creates a hostile work environment. Mobbing, when a number of co-workers gang up on a particular employee, restricts availability of social support. Other general stressors include work, family conflict, job insecurity and change, role ambiguity, unclear job goals or processes, sexual harassment. In this graph, we see sources of stress at various points in the organization. At various points. Let's see boundary roles, role conflict, emotional labor. Operative employees, poor physical conditions or job design. Executives and managers have heavy continuum overload and heavy responsibility. For all employees, we have job insecurity and change, role ambiguity, interpersonal conflict, work-family conflict, sexual harassment, or bullying. Behavioral, psychological, and physiological reactions. Behavioral reactions to stress: problem solving, delegation, time management, talking it out, asking for help, searching for alternatives, seeking social support both on and off the job. Behavioral reactions to stress: performance changes, hindrance, stressors directly damage goal attainment. Challenging stressors may damage or stimulate performance. Withdrawal, absences, turnover, use of addictive substances. Psychological reactions to stress, defense mechanisms, psychological attempts to reduce the anxiety associated with stress. This includes rationalizing reasons or motives, projecting one's undesired ideas, motives to others, displacing or redirecting one's feelings feelings of anger, reaction formation, expressing opposite feelings, compensating in one area to make up for another. Physiological reactions to stress, cardiovascular issues, example high blood pressure, cholesterol or pulse, lowered immune system, example higher rate of infections. Organizational and personal strategies for reducing or coping with stress. Job redesign including increased autonomy and training, family-friendly human resources policies, stress management programs, work-life balance, fitness and wellness programs.